What stands out with this 49ers offense? I know you probably don't got to plan for both quarterbacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Where does your mindset start with them?
Of course, it starts with the run game. Christian McCaffrey, he's their guy. They get the ball a lot, run game, pass game. So it all starts with, of course, stopping the run.
With Garrett's loss, how do you guys make up for him, and just how tough is that to see him go down like he did?
Yeah, very tough to see G go down. Little friendly fire on my end, and next guy up mentality. Of course, going to be a big loss, but the guys who are in will be ready, and we'll have a great plan with the guys that are playing.
2 games into the year, how would you assess how the secondary's played so far?
We're 2-0. I think when it comes to not really letting them many explosives, getting our hands on a couple footballs, PBUs, and just trying to get some INTs, get some more turnovers, so we can get the ball back to our offense. So, excited that we're 2-0. We got a great challenge in the 49ers playing divisional opponent at their place. So, definitely excited for the game, excited for the week of preparation.
How much does chemistry just play a part on that back end with the corners? Just knowing what everybody's going to do, knowing where they're supposed to be, how much does that play a part in what you guys do?
Yeah, chemistry plays a big part in what we do, the communication that each of us have to have, and to all be on one accord, it plays a big part. So, the guys that we have playing are going to be ready. We have a great plan and excited to go execute it.
Christian McCaffrey playing either matchup last year, but in 2023 he had 2 really good games against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
How do you contain him?
Yeah, I mean, if you remember, I didn't play that game either. So, he's a great running back. One of the best in the league, and a guy that we are gonna have to know where he is at all times because of how the offense is ran through him. So, whether that's a run game, pass game, we all got to be on one accord and doing our job and have a great plan to try and stop him.
Shanahan is known for his play calling and design and all that stuff, and making you guys have false eyes and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you, as a player who's gone against him now a number of times,
Yeah.
does it get easier as a defender, or is it always like a new thing every time you play them?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a new thing. It's always, different personnels each and every year. Kyle does a great job of running his style offense and the little details that he changes up with the personnel that he has. And same thing with us. We have different personnel, so we do different things as well. So it's going to be a battle of personnels and scheme. And on the defensive side, we're just going to take it one play at a time and try to execute our game plan and see where it goes.
You talked about wanting to force more turnovers. What do you think needs to happen to kind of make that happen?
Oh, I mean, we got a lot of guys with, a lot of PBUs and, just instead of PBU, get those INTs, So if the ball's in the air, I always preach about it. The ball's in the air and it goes to you, you got to snag it. So it's just a matter of just taking it one play at a time, being very detailed in our calls. And when that ball's in the air, instead of PBUing it, to pick it.
Both JG and Nick kind of said this week, like, they were torn sometimes with how they called the second half, and between the head and the heart and the gut and what they wanted to do. And obviously, the Panthers were able to get some yards. As a defender, how hard is that for you as you're going through it? Do you ever get to you want to say, hey, let's do this instead?
Yeah.
Do you just do it like what's the emotion going like when you're going through it?
Yeah. My emotion is just whatever call that Nick calls, just try to do it to the best of my ability. And, when it's good for our coaches, when we are in those situations, when you're in a close game early and then, you have certain play calls, and then when you're winning, sometimes you have those other play calls that you might want to do because you're up ahead so much. But, for us, it's just to try to execute whatever plays that they have called, but whatever's in our game plan, let's just stick to the game plan. So that's something that we all learn, and for them to come back, handle adversity as a player, to not, point fingers, but to only just take it one play at a time and do the best that we can in each and every call. And, it held to that last drive, but at the end of the day, we won 2-0, and, it was a great learning experience for all of us.
Purdy's not able to go. What have you seen from Mac Jones on tape?
Yeah, Mac Jones, he does a great job of, getting the ball out and, sitting in that pocket and, throwing it to his guys and, trying to do the best of his ability of that Kyle Shanahan offense. We understand that it's an intricate offense, so for a QB to kind of be new there, of course, there's going to be, some details that are, he might miss, but he's done a great job of keeping them in the game and scoring points when he's needing to score points, and that's all you can do as a quarterback. They won, and, kudos to them.
Does he look a lot different to you than the guy that you guys faced in 2023?
When he was at the Patriots? Well, the scheme's different. So, it's kind of totally different. You can't even really look on that because the scheme's totally different. So, he's making his correct reads and, doing what he can to the best of his ability. Not taking sacks and getting that ball out, getting the check down. So, he's doing a great job of all that, and we're definitely excited to play either of the two.
What did you see out of Denzel and Keitrell just stepping in last week?
Yeah, just to be able to go out there and step in and, next guy up mentality, it shows to them, being pros. I know Denzel's a rookie, but he had a real good game, some details that he could have fixed like we all could have. And, just to have a full week of practice with all the guys has definitely been special. And we're going to continue to take it one day at a time and, have a great practice tomorrow and, see where it goes.
It's super early in the season, obviously, but have you kind of been taking a look around the standings already at this point even? And I mean, it's crazy how the NFC West is like basically nobody's lost a game almost pretty much. And
yeah.
What does that say about the division in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I haven't paid attention to it. Early on in the season, I don't really think of, I don't really look at the standings because, 3 weeks, it could be completely different. So for me, it's just to, focus on the team focus on the present, be where your feet are. We had a good win, and now we're going to a divisional opponent, and we're just trying to be 1-0 each and every day. And then come Sunday, we'll execute our plan and see where that goes and back to it, on that Thursday night game. So it's just one day at a time. Very excited to play a divisional opponent in the 49ers at their place. I think it's their home opener, so definitely will be a lot of fans out there. Just very excited to go out there and just execute our game plan and see where that takes us.
Any extra juice just knowing it's divisional, guys?
There's always extra juice. Each and every week you get more juice as you go, just because it's a new opportunity to, play the game, and a new opportunity, new play calls, new scenarios, and for me personally, going against a new, offensive scheme each and every week, and I love the process of the details throughout the week, and then on Sunday just have fun.